JavaScript validations. So JavaScript validations nothing but we can validate the form, okay, before submit the data to the server. Okay, so we can check the data with the data is correct or not, and after that we can submit the data to the database. So these validations are regular expression validator, regular expression, and required field validator, and third one compare validator, and fourth one range validator. Next fifth one the validation summary. Okay, so these are the five types of validations. So regular expressions and regular required field validator, compare validator, range validator, and validation summary. So regular expression. So regular expression means regular expression is a sequence of characters. Regular expression is a sequence of characters. Sequence of characters, and that forms a search pattern. That forms a search pattern. Search pattern. So when you search for data in a text, you can use this search pattern to describe what you are searching for. A regular expression can be a single character or more complicated pattern. Regular expression regular expression can be a single character or more complicated pattern. Okay, so for example, you wanted to validate email field. Okay, email format. Validate email text box. Okay, email text box. So need to write some expression to validate. Okay, so R to validate text box. Validate text box that only accept strings. Okay, string values. Or text box only accept numbers. So to validate these text boxes like this, we need to write some expression. So for example, in our example, so some text box is there. So you want to write some expression. The text box only accept numbers. Okay, the text box accept only numbers. Only numbers. Syntax is and that is pattern is slash and 0 to 9. Okay, 0 to 9 and close plus and a dollar symbol and a slash. Okay, this is the pattern. The text box accept only numbers, or you can write like this: slash and also slash d and dollar slash. Okay, this is also one pattern to accept text box only numbers. To accept string values for strings only, slash a to z plus dollar symbol. Okay, so this is the this pattern text box only accept now characters only. So this pattern text box only accept numbers. And next one is required field validator. Required field validator is the text box merchant should uh, enter any text. Okay, text box can't be empty. You can't leave the text box empty. So the required field compulsory need to enter any text. And the compare validator. Compare validator, uh, you can compare two passwords: confirm password and confirm password. To compare two fields, two fields, use this validation. Okay, so to compare confirm password and confirm password and confirm password. Use this expression or use this validation. And the range validator. Range validator means uh, you can give the date range validators. Okay, from date to date. Use this validation when you are giving from date and to date. Okay, and to date. And validation summary. So validation summary, you can display all error messages, error messages, so you can display all error messages same time. So you can use all these validations when you're implementing any registration form or anything or any example forms. So we can implement one registration form like Google sign up form. sign up. So we already implemented that registration form in HTML, right? Sign up form. Okay, this is our registration form. So first name, last name, date of birth, and resume. Okay, address and qualifications. Uh, like Google sign up form, first name, last name, date of birth, and username. Username like email ID. Input type equal to text box, and placeholder equal to email ID, and ID equal to txt username. So first name, last name, date of birth, username, and password. Txt password. Next confirm password. So type is password. Type password. Txt confirm password. Next for gender we can use drop down list. Select gender. And other. Next.
Sir, this is Sandeep.
Next gender, okay, male, female, and other, and remaining fields. Okay, and phone number and the current email address. So next phone number, text box. Okay, so this is our registration form, sign up form. So run this example. Okay, so first name, last name, and date of birth, username, password, confirm password, gender, phone number. So we can validate this form. So before we submit the data to the server. Okay, so we need to write backend code to save the data in the database. Okay, no need to write this time. So use script tag function validate sign up. So this is the function name. So this function name is button on click event. Use this button on click event to execute this function. So now one by one we need to check. So first name. So if you go to this Google account page, so it will show the error message. You can't leave this empty. Okay, so all fields like this. So all fields showing like this only. Error messages. So without enter data, you can click on the next step button. So all these fields are showing error messages. So like this, you can display error messages before you submit the data to the database. So we can validate these fields. So first of all, first name equal to document dot get element by id txt fname dot value. So fname and the last name. First name next to last name. So next, if fname equal to empty. Okay, this variable is equal to empty. So now we can display alert box. So with error message, please enter, please enter your first name. Okay, else if last name equal to empty, last name equal to empty. Now we can display alert message. Please enter your last name. And finally, if you enter all the fields, it will display the message success message. Okay, but in real-time examples, but in real-time applications, so after you enter all the fields, okay, without any issues, so these fields are fields data saved in the database. So now without enter any text in text box, okay, first name text box and last name text box, click on submit, save button. So error message is not displayed, and here one error is there, so I left null. So directly we can check with the field name only. Okay, first name, that value equal to empty, and next one, last name equal to empty. We will display the error message for last name and first name. Okay, please enter your first name. So without enter first name, you cannot move to the next field, that is last name. So after you enter the first name field, this cursor is moved to the next step. Okay, last name. The last name. Please enter your first name. Please enter our last name. Okay, after we enter last name also, it will move to the next step. So we have written first name and last name only. So next, date of birth, username, password, confirm password. So we need to write for all these things. Next one, else if after last name, date of birth, ID equal to DDL months, and ID equal to TXT day, TXT year, equal to select month. If the value is same like this, it will display the alert message. Please select month. Please select month, and also day and year. TXT day is empty. Please enter day. Also same like year. Year. Please enter year. And after that, username. Documented determined by ID. Username. Here we are changing the condition. Not equal to empty. If username not equal to empty, it will goes to else part. If it is empty, please enter username. So here we need to write email expression. Okay, the email format is correct or not. The email format is, so this is the email pattern, email expression. Okay, so this is the email format expression. So this part is before at the rate. Okay, this part is before at the rate, and this entire part is after at the rate. Okay, in email format. Email format like abc at the rate gmail.com, right? The email format should be like this. So this is before at the rate, and this is after at the rate. And in this expression also same, before at the rate and this after at the rate. And this part is before this only domain name, and this is .in, .org, okay, .uk, .us, .in, like that. So we need to check this username with this expression. If email expression dot test, the test method, document dot get element by id, txt username dot value, if this expression is not matching, okay, with this expression, the text box value is not matching to this expression, it will display the alert message. Alert message like please enter correct email format. Example abc@gmail.com. Okay, if the text box value is matched to this expression, it is goes to password field. Else if else equal to or not equal to empty, and else if text box is empty, alert box please enter password. Okay, if password field is not empty, if password field is not empty, it is goes to confirm password. Confirm password also not equal to empty, else please enter confirm password. The text box name is confirm password. Okay, if confirm password not equal to empty, the cursor is goes to if if condition. In this if condition, so we need to match these two passwords. Okay, that is compare password, compare validator. If okay, password that value equal to confirm password, okay, confirm password, it is goes to another another field, that is gender. If gender id equal to ddl gender value equal to empty. If gender value equal to empty, it will display the alert message. Please select gender. Okay, if ddl value is select gender. Okay, so if uh, gender also selected, else if phone number, if phone number is equal to empty, it will display the message. Please enter phone number. Else finally it will display the message. If you enter all the values without any issues, so it will display the message success message. Okay, so this is the step by step for all the fields. Okay, so now you can test this form. So when you click on save button, please enter first name. Okay, first name field validation is working. Second, last name also working. And again click on save button. Please select month. Okay, now asking for month. Save button. Please enter day. Please enter year. Please enter username. Okay, and please enter correct email format. Okay, there is no @ and domain name and .com or .in, right? So we need to enter email format like this. So compulsory we need to include @ and g.com. Next, please enter password 1234. Okay, password is 1234. Click on save button. please enter confirm password. So confirm password is 4565678. Okay, confirm password. Now click on save button. So it is not asking. Compare confirm password also. Okay, here we need to write error message. Password and confirm password not matching. Okay, first name, last name, and email at the rate, and the confirm password is 1234, and the confirm password is 5678. Again click on save button. So password and confirm password is not matching, right? Compulsory we need to enter same passwords, and confirm password also 1234. So again click on save button. So please select gender. Okay, password is matching, so it is moved to the next step. So next, for phone number, okay, txt phone, right? If phone number is equal to empty, it will display this message, otherwise success. So please enter phone number. So after enter the phone number, okay, success. So all fields are entered, success. So now this data is submitted into the database. So we need to write backend code to save the data in the database. So this is the validations, client side validations, form validations, and JavaScript validations. Okay, and so one more thing is there. For phone number also some format is there. Okay, different countries, different formats is there, right? US mobile number format, and India, okay, India mobile number format. So is there number of formats is there for no phone number also, right? So we can check that for phone number formats also using JavaScript regular expressions. Okay, so we need to write expressions like this to validate the phone number formats also, and also you can write validation for expressions for passwords. So password should contain at least one caps, at least one small, okay, and at least one special symbol, okay, at least one character, okay, at least one special symbol, and at least one number.